It's Wednesday, and hello and welcome to your Wednesday edition, I said Wednesday twice, of the MCN, a collection of news and information when it comes to Marvel Contest of Champions. You guys indeed should know the score by now of what we do. Okay, so what is new? What's the information? What are Kabam responding to? Okay, the Trader's Outpost. Good question right here from a player. Thanks to the Mysterium store, is only here for a duration of Sagas, 3 months. The store bundles will also be the same each month. It would be good to know this since store bundles reset weekly. If someone from Kabam can comment, so, you know, could we get something different, something spicy, something new, something different? So Kabam Jack says the Trader's Outpost will largely be the same each month. There may be a couple small tweaks, but nothing major planned for next month. So that's something to let you know. It's not going to happen this month. It may be something that happens in 3 months' time. So yeah, it didn't happen in March. It's not happening in April. Something might happen in May that will be new. We'll have to see. So do be very careful. A reminder to everybody that today is the reset day of, so by the time you see this video, which hopefully I do put this out about 6 hours before the changes to the store, so make sure to watch the content. Of course, starting you off in the morning in America, taking you into the evening in India and Asian countries, and as well seeing you through lunchtime in European lands is what we do with the show. But yeah, a good reminder is that things will reset when it comes to the store. So if you're looking to bag something in particular, do be careful, don't overspend, because you may need some of the currency. I'm holding back a little bit at the moment, just in case. But yeah, look out for that when it resets later on today. A little bit forewarning about hoarding some Mysterium. You just won't get anything good until May. Possibly. Now, did anybody bag themselves a Serpent? Well, we've not really seen any evidence of the Raffle in particular. Look, here's the thing. People will be going, there must be something afoot. I did not win anything substantial from the Serpent Raffle. Whether or not you had your raffle tickets taken away, and whether or not you got yourself something good, or whether or not you're looking in game and going, why have I got a substantial amount still in game? Surely the raffle means that as soon as you kind of give your ticket, it would go? No, because in other places raffles are kind of like, hey, each ticket's got a number, and that number's associated with whatever number's drawn. I have number 555. They drew 556. Oh darn! What am I going to do with this ticket? Oh, I guess it stays. It could be like that particular, theory with it. But it's interesting to know when people have won something. So it was interesting to see somebody actually won it, because I won a 4-star. I think we all won 4 stars. And that's good. But that ain't going to work on Alliance War's defense unless you're lower down the pecking order with progression, and unless defensive measures on Alliance Wars is seeing 4 stars. But it's not for me. 7 stars and possibly 6 stars are what I personally am looking to see, and I'm sure a lot of other players would like to see. But it was interesting to see that. Bit of a forewarning of, see, everybody wants to win, do you really believe this was a lottery, or was it just cheating or make fun of? I regret and condemn that a 9-year-old game gave you these awards. Someone's very angry at the moment. And Kabam Jack says, this was a raffle. There's a lot of entries. There is no conspiracy here. Illuminati unconfirmed. Yeah. And by the way, at the weekend, I won a little bit of money on the lottery. I decided to do the lottery. It was a rollover in the UK. I just won £200 straight profit. So there you go. That was nice. Although all that money is now going into new house stuff. So, yay. Quick thing on Runestones. As a lot of you know, Runestones are something at the moment you have to get. And Kabam will say, no, you don't have to get it. Well, I'm on a 7-star Nightcrawler. Yes, but you have to get it. No, you don't have to get it. Do we not have to get it? Why do we not have to get it? You do have to get it. Do we not want it? I guess not. Those are the internal monologues a lot of us have nowadays. But quick question from G. Hungier. Says, who told us that the Magica Runestones could be traded in for Shards at some point? I will learn about the conversion rates before the Runestones in the Trader's Outpost disappear. That knowledge would help decide whether to buy them or not. I'm not going to get the Nightcrawler, 7-star Nightcrawler, because I never reached Gladiator Circuit in Battlegrounds. Oh, don't get me started. I've got so much to do with that still, and it's already kind of like stressing me out. Thanks, Kabam, for allowing a stressful element to this game. So at least there's an answer right here. The conversion will be 157 star shards per runestone. It won't be available until the end of the saga. So of course that's going to be important, isn't it? That what was it? How many of them? Like 120? So what is that? Let's bring the calculator of doom out. The calculator of doom saith that if you have I don't know, you don't make it. So you don't make it. And at least you get a 7-star. So that's right. If you miss out by 20 runestones, you're like, well, I don't really want to do another Battlegrounds seasonal grind. I'll save myself the hassle. At least you're getting something back from it. So that's a positive spin on what felt to be. And here's the thing. I really wish Kabam had kind of made this more... If they said about it, I forgot. Right? That's bad. Because I would have liked to have remembered that. Because it's important to say to the player base, look, it's not going to be as stressful. That takes a little bit of load off my mind, knowing that at least if I go, I can't do any more Battleground seasons, grinding to Gladiator Circuit. I just don't have the time. It's just going to ruin me if I do. At least to say, I could get that a fully formed 7-star just by doing that. So at least that's something from it of a positive. So great news if you didn't know that already. Yeah. So as I said, what we're going to do is end on the Mastery Loadouts. Look, I'm really excited about this. There is a little bit of kickback in places when it comes to the 35 unit cost per time to switch. And this is a bit of a difficult one, is to like, what are your particular goals? Like, my goals are going to differ from your goals when it comes to the game, the usage of masteries, the switching of masteries, and how much is 35 units in the grand scheme of things to where you're at in the game for things. And that's the big telltale sign with it. So, is there a unit cost each time? Not ideal, but whatever. Do we need to pay to unlock each slot like in Battlegrounds? No, there's no cost to the loadouts. You'll get 3 right away, and you can choose one of your Alliance Wars Defense Mastery loadouts. So you can have something specifically built for that. That could cause some kind of like shake up with things when it comes to Alliance Wars Defense. It could make things very spicy as you're not switching too much with your masteries on things. So yeah, could be a big improvement with that one. So yeah, Kabam crashed, had a really cool response. I'm putting in a bit more kind of details. I'm in a meeting all day, but the way that this works, basically every loadout works like a current mastery system. So if you want to, for instance, turn off willpower, do a fight, then turn it back on, and that would cost less than 70 units to swap between 2 different profiles. You can do that exactly how you would now. In fact, if you have no interest in the system at all, you can just leave your loadout set to 1 loadout and manage your masteries exactly how you currently do. Kabam Crash does go further on that particular point, saying that, as I said above, you can choose to manage your active mastery loadouts exactly how you do now. So if there's a mastery swap that would be cheaper using the current system, you can absolutely just do what you are currently doing now. The system is designed as a Pareto improvement. Nobody is made worse off and many players are made better off. And I guess this is the thing, isn't it? How you are going to personally see that all this panning out. Like, I'll give you an example. From my particular perspective, it will be like, how I need to figure out how many units I make in a run in Arena. And will that improve by this particular mastery setup? Switch, that is. If I say to myself, okay, today I'm going to do more Arena farming. So, more unit farming. If I, in a session, and I'll give you an idea, like, I can do in... Like, I walk around the block, me and him walk around the block, and that's about a 15-minute walk, and that's about, I don't know, 30, maybe 40, let's say 45 units for hell's sake, right there. Am I going to theoretically switch my masteries back from Suicide Masteries, because I've switched them on Suicide Masteries to do that 45 units, and then switch them off again? No, that's not the case. A lot of people, I understand, want to have that kind of switch back. But I just don't think Kabam are in that frame of mind to do that. Maybe in the future they will. But this is a kind of, I think, is like a tester for Kabam in any case. I will look at this as a point of, I don't know, over the weekend, I've got no Alliance Wars, Alliance Quest or something. I'm going to, for that full weekend, farm units, and for 48 hours, switch to my Suicide Mastery setup for that particular grind. Or I might do it for a day, do it for 24 hours. Or do it at times when I feel like a different mastery is going to be beneficial for some other situation. I want to run in Alliance Wars Offense robots for the day. So therefore I can just do SP3 rotations with double immunity based champions that are going to be effective enough with that mastery setup. Yeah, that might be the case. So I guess it will be just down to a player perspective to have that level of switch versus unit income that will be costly to the player or not. And that's the thing. I think I'm gonna differ what I like, and I think you will like what you like when it comes to this. You'll either be satisfied with the changes Kabam are going to put in as of the 1st of April, or you're not. You're either going to make use of it or feel that it's going to be punishing from a unit perspective for the regular shifting between those particular mastery setups, depending on what you're interested in. So that's going to be the thing with it. I think that it's predominantly a positive thing, but I do understand where players are coming from when they even talk to me and say, well, Rich, I get it, I like it. However, though, I would have preferred it to be, you know, zero cost. And that's the issue, isn't it? It's like, well, are Kabam going to kind of meet us in the middle? Sadly not. But this is something. It's a starter. It's something the player base has wanted for a long time. Is it something Kabam could have made more costly? Yes. Did we get off lightly? Again, debatable with that particular subject. But what are your thoughts on the matter? Put it in the comment section down below of how you feel around this. Are you happy about it? Are you not? Are you okay with the 35 units? Are you not? You know, that's going to be down to a player-to-player experience and thought. The final story for today is arena predictions for Destroyer and for Thing. So my predictions are as follows. For the 6-star Destroyer, I'm going with 135 mil. This kind of aligns to a Serpent arena recently and how that went. It could be a little bit less because I don't know if people are as interested with Destroyer. However, though, it is a decent champion. I would have liked to have done a video, but I just ran out of time to kind of like do that particular coverage. 5-star Destroyer, I go with 35 mil. Could be a little bit less than that one. 6-star Thing, if you're looking to pick up a cheeky 6-star, I think it's going to be possible at 18 mil. It could be a little bit more than that. You may want to push up to 20, but look, these basics are going a lot lower nowadays. And 5-star Thing, 8 mil. I think that you're bound to bag at that particular like score and prediction and finish point. And yes, thank you very much for watching this edition of the MCN. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, whatever and whenever that will be on whatever, blah 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 blah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye bye.